most beneficent and the most merciful. Respected judges and my dear fellows, power does not corrupt, fear corrupts. Perhaps the fear of a loss of power. Corruption is not only the bribes and embezzlements, the betrayal of one's commitment or trust, the breach of financial and material norms of morality is also corruption. It possesses a strong, contagious character. The ugly race for easy wealth started and introduced the culture of overnight riches. Social evils destroy the economy of a country. The carriers of social evils are human beings. It is very unfortunate that social evils are developed in our society up to greater extent. There are many social evils like smuggling, black marketing, hoarding, etc. But corruption is found in quick growth and speedy developments. In important government places, police stations, law courts, and all those places where public problems are supposed to be solved. Charles Caleb once remarked, corruption is like a ball of snow. Once it is set rolling, it must increase. Corruption fuels poverty and poverty breeds crimes, which leads to lawlessness and restlessness. At the very birth of Pakistan, the corruption was identified by none other than Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He said, one of the biggest curses from which our country is suffering is bribery and corruption. We must put it down with an iron hand. At present, we observe that our youth is jobless. Despite any decrease in their hands, our youth is frustrated, and some elements of our youth is still to criminality and poverty. There are many causes for menace of corruption in Pakistan. First, there is an ineffective system of accountability prevalent in our country. Secondly, there is a lack of transparency in our institutions. Thirdly, there are vast discretionary powers with unchecked control. Lastly, illiteracy also plays a major part in breeding corruption. As illiterate people do not speak or raise voice against corruption, this menace of corruption can only be curbed by applying a strict system of accountability. The era of Hazrat Umar Farooq Radiallahu Ta'ala Anha is an ideal example for our rulers to follow. Corrupt people should be brought justice at any cost. Diapers and politicians should be changed, often both for the same reason. There should be an exemplary punishment for corrupt masses. It is only through the golden sayings of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that we may overcome the menace of corruption in Pakistan. Thank you.